From Southeast Texas, Made Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman,
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. Here's George Springer, lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Driven nicely into the gap. On his way to second is Springer. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Allen over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Long throw to third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. And now the runner's trying for third. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yonder Alonso goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1 strike now from Cole. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Next up for the Stros, Evan Gattis, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Evan Gattis.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
White.
Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. picked him up. Alonso moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in, and we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. On the ground to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jose Ramirez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. In now, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Shoots this one over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Evan Gattis now standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. To third. Ramirez is up with it, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Popped him up. Kipnis is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Leading off for Cleveland, catcher.
First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Allen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Ready once again, George Springer will start things out here against Corey Kluber. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Carlos Correa goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
2-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Evan Gattis now standing in, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Tyler Wright will bat next. A hit in 2 tries so far. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. From the stretch. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The next 1-2 pitch, and the runner's breaking for third. Swinging a ground ball to third. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Striding in, Yonder Alonso. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yonder Alonso becomes the first out of the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swings through the slider there.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. 1 there. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Yan Gomes is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in, Greg Allen. No hits to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start.
Struck him out. Cleveland, good night. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Cleveland, no runs, but only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone just 2 for 15. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Striding in for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2-0 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 8, Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.